Hello everyone, I've been out of touch for about a week now, and it's Wednesday. I'll put the date on the description. So I'm in my mum's flat, and my partner and I are here on our own without her. The reason why we came down in a very great hurry was to actually help her to move back into a home, because she couldn't bear being in the residential care home where she is now living. So I'll sort of show you around so you can have some idea of what the place is like. So everything's pretty much the way it was when we came down, with only a few minor variations. I'm also doing this just so the family can have an opportunity to remember the place, mostly as it was when they visited. So it's a kind of a multi-purpose little film, this. So it is a flat, so the washing gets hung up on that little device there, and usually it dries by the following morning, but it didn't do so this time. Right, so I'm just going to step out of the sitting room now and take you on a little tour of the flat. So Joyce is one of these people that likes change, being in an Aquarian, Uranus being the ruling planet. So sometimes this is a bedroom and sometimes it isn't, but at the moment this is where Waxara and I are now staying. But when this place is just for Joyce, then she literally zips back and forth from one bedroom to another. So one of the great delights about where she lives, and I know it's given a huge enjoyment over the years she's been here, is the fact she's got these wonderful trees for company, and she needs to have a look out the window of the sitting room and the bedroom, and you can see the lovely plants. So that's a very special feature of this place for her. And that's what it looks like. It's just 3 blocks, a series of flats. Bit of a dark day for filming today, but there we go, that's just how it is. So it was very distressing to come down here and realise that she was extremely unhappy in the home. So we did take her out, and we went through a process which was very severe indeed. And what I hadn't realised, the extent to which she deteriorated since the previous visit. And the visit before that, I was so visibly shocked, first of all, by the phenomenal weight loss, but also her state of awareness and consciousness was frightening to witness, frankly. And it is something she'd consistently asked for every time I visited her in the previous visit at the home: get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. So when I phoned her up from Accrington, and it's like she was saying the same thing, I thought, well, this is obviously what I need to do. I need to get her out of here. So that's what we came down to do. And in the 2 days, nearly 3 days that we were together, she was in a terribly poor state of consciousness, basically in a significant state of mental illness, and the physical illness with the shingles was literally driving her nuts. So pretty horrific, all things considered. And in that time, obviously, it was massively distressing for Waxara, and a lot more distressing for me. Of course it would be. This is my mother, this is a person that's done so much for me in my life. And so it felt like this was the thing to do. So to realise quite quickly that it was not going to work. And as my partner put it, if Joyce had been willing to exhibit some degree of compliance with the fact that we were here to help her, it might have stood a chance. But it really had no chance, because she was not compliant at all. And that meant that it simply wasn't going to work. And there are a whole number of other things. I mean, the big issue here about this place is this the door, you see, this is one of these doors you can't lock from the inside. It's designed so you can't. So at any point she could just bolt out the door and we wouldn't know. And in fact, she was up at 3 o'clock in the morning of the last night that she was here, and Waxar, I think, God alerted me, and I got up to see what was going on, and it was okay. She was in the kitchen. She made a cup of tea. She hadn't injured herself at all, but she could have done, of course. All very disturbing, as I'm sure you can imagine. So this is her other bedroom. So this is the other place that she spends time when she wishes to, and this is a very special bed that rises up and down with fancy electric motors and all the rest of it. That's a Himalayan salt lamp. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do, is just to kind of give her this opportunity to be able to live with us and for it to work. And one of the key ways it was obvious it was not working is because she was saying frequently, I don't know where to go, I don't know where to be, and she would move from one room to the other. She would basically go from bedroom to sitting room to bathroom, bedroom, sitting room, bathroom, like in an eternal triangle, and wherever she was, she felt very uncomfortable, and all she wanted to do was to go somewhere else and hope that that might make her feel comfortable. But she didn't know whether it was going to. And as I watched with increasing anguish this nightmare scenario unfolding, I realised, no, the truth of the matter is she isn't happy anywhere. And so with a very heavy heart, and knowing it was violating what she had said she wanted, we took her back to the home. And that's on the Sunday. So we've just been to visit her today, and today is Wednesday, and she spoke on a number of occasions about wanting to die, very clearly. And this was actually a massive shock, because when we got to the home today, I need to make this clear, having a conversation with Joyce that went on for more than about 2 or 3 minutes where it stayed coherent has been impossible. It's just not something I've experienced for quite a number of weeks. So you can imagine my great shock when I went to the home today to discover that actually she was very coherent, very logical, very aware, and had great communication skills. So she explained on a number of occasions how she wanted to die, and that's why she wasn't eating, and she wanted to get out of the home. That was her only real priority. It's like, can you get me out? Where can we go? Can you get me out? Where can we go? So I've spent just about an hour and a quarter visiting her, and I gave her an Epsom salts foot bath, listened to her. Waxara helped her have some lunch, because of course the major issue is no desire to eat. Hardly surprising considering what I said about how she feels. So yeah, it's been indescribably horrific, actually. That's how things have been. And so here we are now, and I'm just finishing the filming because this is one of the places that she likes to come. So on a sunny day, this is a place that's really warm, and she can sit here and chat with her friends living in the flat. And all this is history now. What she's got is a state of deep dis-ease. She's not at ease wherever she is. When she was here, she wasn't at ease. Where she is now, she's not at ease. It's it's a nightmare. So hello there and goodbye there, and that's my world at the moment, folks. And you've had a chance to have a look around the flat as it was pretty much when we came down to visit her this time. Yeah, I'm too upset to say any more. Thank you.